Who the hell are you?
You know. You all know exactly who I am. Now, say my name.
Kelly boy!
You're goddamn right.
And I'm a true car enthusiast. So ride with your boy and follow along as I reach my goal of owning at least one car of each car culture. Alright, so I bird bathed it, right? So it's nice and clean. Well, somewhat clean, but okay, so right here too. When I was watching the videos, I seen other people, let me turn my screen. They taped off their trim and so forth. I just did it right here because I need to protect this trim that goes around the convertible top that was made, because it's like these just regular steel. So I would, first of all, I already need to keep polishing it out, so I don't want to get nothing on it to mess it up. And I guess I'll just keep this here so it matches. But other than that, right here, sorry, my stuff is dropping. Normally they tape all this stuff off. As you can see on mine, it's like dry, it's like tarnished with it. So I am curious to know, if I put this stuff on there, if it would just, you know, kind of make the trim not look so dry also. So I'm not going to tape mine up. I'm actually going to wipe it. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to wipe it, and then yeah, pretty much just wipe this product on there. I'm not going to do it in real time. I'm going to do it in time lapse. That way I can play my music and be out here enjoying this very hot heat. So let me go ahead and get ready to apply again this stuff right here, sweet patina. I'm gonna do half of the trunk so you guys can see the difference. What I'll probably do is start over here. What I'll probably do is start on this side and show y'all, I guess, the first layer, or at least talk with y'all as I put it on. I'm only going to do half of the trunk, that way I can show y'all the difference between the two. But from what I can tell so far, is basically just going to make the body a little bit more not so raw. It's going to kind of oil the body up, if that makes any sense. I can't think of the right words when I'm live recording like this. I can't think of the right things, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's get to it. All right, let's put that there. Y'all, it is extremely hot. So I'm going to just try to knock this out as fast as I can. I'm gonna show y'all the beginning, let y'all know how it goes on. Let's see. That's all that shouldn't matter. The little fibers that stuck to the body. Get that bird back. All right. So, I know the camera's not adjusted, I know. I'm going to be using, if you can see this, sweet patina. So the bottle says, let me go down low so hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know if I can see me or not. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So the bottle says that you're supposed to, I guess, get their product, clean off the car real good, get the surface smooth and so forth, and then apply this stuff. This isn't that type of car. I guess what they're applying it on, they're all not that type of car, but I just want the oils in the whatchamacallit. So for anybody else who's going to, I guess, be going the patina route, I'm going to just show y'all what I did, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll go back and do it the right way. What's cool about this stuff that I did do research on is if I don't like it, I can take it off. So that's why I'm kind of like not too pressed on if the body's extra clean the way it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna just apply it to the body. You're supposed to let it sit for like 20-30 minutes and then wipe it off, go on to the next spot. It's hot. I'm figuring if I'm already willing to do it right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just knock it out and then come back later and wipe it off. I will do half the trunk, that way you guys can see it. Yeah, so I'm gonna apply this and go from there. I gotta kind of work quick, and I'm sorry that this doesn't seem as detailed as I normally would do it. I'm waiting on my guy to give me the green light to bring the car to put the motor in, and I've been lagging on this stuff to show y'all because it's just been hot and I've been having other ventures and vacations and so forth going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this knocked out. Hopefully I can get to those T-Move turbos for y'all. If not, it is what it is. I'll at least just hook it up so you can hear it. But I can't wait for y'all to see the motor in the car that I chose for it. And I can't wait for y'all to see the actual car rolling. That's something that I did not do for y'all last time. I gotta apologize. I didn't get any rolling footage. This car is a complete different machine when it's rolling. Like it looks hard. But yeah, let's get to it, y'all. Got like this like cool little childproof lock top piece on there. But it said, well, I'm sorry, let me read it again, y'all. Let me make sure. Alright, so it says use protective equipment when applying this product. I'm gonna put on gloves just in case. They probably want me to put on eyewear, but I'm not gonna go that route. I don't think I'm gonna splash it in my eyes, hopefully not. Clean surface. Make sure surface is dry. It's dry now. As hot as it is, it's definitely dry. Allow it to cure for 15 to 20 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. Use new clean Microsoft towel to wipe it off. Use protective equipment when it's prior to wash. Apply patina sauce. A clean microfiber towel or applicator pad and wipe it on the surface. Okay, so I'm going to just do it with this terry cloth towel that I had. Stuff is kind of thick. It almost looks like, man, I know y'all can't see, but it almost looks like some type of a thick gel, like a car gel, tire gel. That's what it looks like. Let me get these gloves like I told y'all because I don't know what's in this stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this little piece right here, and then the rest is gonna be in time lapse because I want to bump some music in this hot sun. All right, let's get back to it one more again. Nothing special, I guess. I'm just going at it. Oh, just going at it. I don't know if it's supposed to be thick though. Let me try it a little thicker. This car's still kind of dirty. Well, obviously the rust. So far from just filling it, I would rather have an applicator pad than putting it on with this, because this is actually kind of hard. So first thing that I'm telling y'all that I wouldn't do is get an applicator pad. Because this way I feel like I'm about to use it the whole bottle and not even really even get to the front part of the car. Dang, I might go get me a towel to finish this show, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like this. I don't think I got a pad. Let me go see if I got one real quick, y'all. Alright, here we go. Look what I found laying around the house, y'all. An everyday, brand new sponge cleaner Brillo pad. So I'm gonna try to use this. Again, household stuff. I'm not trying to go all out, buy and spend all kinds of extra money. I'm just using regular household sponge. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But using that terry cloth is not where it's at. Oh, way better. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with grease. It's a little hard though, ain't it? And I'm doing probably the driest spot of all with the trunk and the hood, so. Get in there, oil. It takes quite a bit though, let me tell you. It takes quite a bit. See some spots that look like it's getting dry actually. So as y'all can see so far, just making it a little darker, making it a little richer. Not a little Richard, but a little richer. Put it on a little thick. Yeah, so it's much easier in the not so dry spots. Gliding on over here. So one thing I did notice when I was watching the other people's videos as far as them applying it, it might look glossy and shiny, but when I go to wipe it off, it's not gonna look like that because that's not the look that I wanted. I don't want the glossy look. It oils up those dry panels, but I don't know how it's gonna dry up. But it definitely looks much better if it stays oily like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is one of those, put your favorite music on, and just zone out and start wiping. So that's what I'm going to do. I just want to show y'all first reaction after putting it on. Now I'm going to apply it all over the car, come back to y'all when I get ready to wipe it off. Alright, so bear with me. Alright, so apologies y'all. It took me a little while to get my hands dry enough to actually touch my camera because this stuff is pretty slick, it's pretty oily, but so you can see. And of course I still gotta wipe it off. it made this side, let's go straight down, hold on. It made this side darker versus being ashy. So you see what it's doing? I almost want to say it's like wood stainer, but I'm sure it's not like that. But this side is darker. It shouldn't be this shiny. I gotta dry it off. I gotta let it sit for 20-30 minutes and then dry it off. And this is the dry side. So like I said, it seems like if you scratched it, it's so scratched. I feel like you hit a lighter, it'll light up. So it's putting oils into it, that way it's not so ashy. As I was saying, I did not put tape over the trim. No, let me show you guys up here. So I didn't do this back quarter panel yet. So if you can see how I put the oils from the patina onto the trim, and it went from being dry to looking kind of cleaner, right? So that's the old way, dry it out. This is with cleaner on it. Let me see if y'all can see this little line. So you can see a line right there, that's where I stopped, just so you can see that it makes it oily. So I don't know if that's something that's gonna work or something that's not. I just wanna make sure that I pinpoint it so you guys see. I put it on my trim. It looks better, but I'll see when I go to dry it off. It might just dry back up like this, so we won't know till I do that. And showing you guys the trunk. But patina, sweet patina on this side, hella dry on this side. So you see what I mean? So out in the direct sunlight, this side is very ashy. Out in the sunlight, now it should look like how it looks in the shade. So that's all I want. That's all I want. So let this sit and come back and dry it off. All right, so I went ahead and I got it everywhere. It's not gonna dry up shiny. You just gotta make sure you put it on oily. I even put it on my front piece that I painted with a spray can. I just wanna make sure that everything matches when it finally goes on there. So right now it looks shiny. That's not how it's gonna be. I gotta wipe it off right now. You just gotta keep the oils on there. It was so dry that some areas, I think I might see some here. It's so dry that some areas didn't accept the oil. Like I had to keep wiping it just to get the oil to suck in. That's how dry it was. See a couple of areas on this side I might get, but as you can see, it's got it looking deeper, more colorful. If that's the proper word, I guess that I'm looking for. So that's a plus, but we'll see what it looks like when I go to wipe it off. I did not do this piece yet. As you can see how dry this section right here is versus how moist that looks, you know? Yeah, I wouldn't like the shiny because the shine brings out the dents in the body. So I got maybe about another 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit and then I'll come back and wipe it off. All right, y'all, so I finally pulled it out. It got a little cooler. It was way too hot earlier. But man, I love it. It basically just gave it like a darker look of the tone that it was before. It doesn't look ashy anymore. Like literally, it's like I put lotion on it. So yeah, this product is exactly what I was looking to get done. It almost gave it like a satin look. Like it's weird. Look, check out how the hood looks. So I'm sure I got like an old video of the hood before I put this on, but it was literally like it was ashy. The body was so dry that literally I I had to cake it on to get it to finally accept it. But yeah, I like how it looks. Drop a comment. Yeah, it's like a satin tone now. Oh, that's dope. Oh, so let me show you all the trunk outside, what it looks like. So this right here is, no, there's nothing on there. So see how it's dry? Looks like if I scratched it right now, it would just, you know, leave a scratch mark. And this side is like a deeper, like satin finish. You definitely see a difference. Before, after. That is what's up. That's what's up. Man, I can't wait to try this one, man. Right now, all I can do is look, man. That's the crazy part. I'm trying to get it on the road. This stuff is slow motion, y'all. This stuff is slow motion, but I'm loving how that looks. Let me go back so y'all can screenshot or whatnot. Oh man, it looks awesome. It doesn't look all. It looked ashy before. I can almost see somebody saying this is a wrap because it has like that satin tone to it now. They might think it's a wrap, but I like how it looks. Everything is just darker, more richer. That's the word I'm looking for. It's richer. You know how Rick Ross is the biggest. This is now richer. Patina is richer. You heard it here. Patina is richer.